Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Today our topic is about the superiority religion. The superiority of this cult is based on the stupidity of this cult. If we go and see how Muhammad he take a shower, the verse, you are true Muslims are the best people ever raised for mankind, okay, is the best mankind, they take a shower like Muhammad, who jump always in a water full of dead dogs and women blood from period, and the water is not even in the size of a jacuzzi, and this is Sahih Hadith, as you see. I heard the people that people asked the Prophet, water brought for you from the well of Buda'. It's a well which dead dogs and menstrual clothing like exterminate people are throwing in garbage, He said it's okay, it's a pure, it's a pure, no problem. And what is the size of this water? It's in the size of a coat. A man, he wear it in the top of him, a coat of a man. This is the size of the water. It's not even a jacuzzi. Muhammad is swimming with dead dogs and women of blood from period. How many Muslims they are following their prophet's step, as long he is the one to follow? The people ask the Messenger of Allah, can we perform ablution out of the well of Bida'ah, which is a well into which menstrual clothes, dead dogs, and stinking things were thrown in? He replied, water is pure, and it is not defiled by anything. Is that what the World Health Organization says? And this is what the superior clean people, they believe? That we can jump in a jacuzzi full of dead dogs and women of blood from period and garbage, and yet nothing make it bad? There's too many hadith saying the same thing, and all of them they are sahih. Once there was a man walking by and he found Muhammad doing the same. Jumping in the water, washing himself with such a sewage water. This is sewage line. I mean, obviously, actually, it's not a line. The sewage is even way better because it's running water at least. This is just a little contained water, dirty water, and nobody even touch it. That's why people are asking him, can we do that? Is it really? Are you sure? You see, if this is something normal, people will not question, because we do it all the time, right? So the question is, how you can do it, how you can do such a thing. So the superior cult of Islam, which is speaking about Islam is a religion teaching you to be hygiene, is a big fat lie. This is the best hygiene. This is the Prophet. This is the daily shower Muslim they should do. Even this is the 5-time way to wash themselves to prepare for the prayer. 5 times a day they can use water from women blood from period, dead dogs, and even actually there's a hadith about a donkey was inside the thing. A donkey, a dead donkey, as you see actually in the screen already. We came to the pond in which was the little water there. There was a donkey, you see it? And we refrained from using the water. Until the Messenger of Allah come to us and said, water is not made impure by anything. I mean, look at this. There is and here it says da'if. Anything is embarrassing. But anyway, the rest of the hadith, all of them, they are coming as authentic. There is a donkey. And the reason, by the way, the Muslim, they come with this da'if. Da'if is accepted still, by the way. The Muslim, they use excuse, they say da'if. Anything is too much It's too much. The Muslim, they say it is daif. I mean, this is disgusting. A donkey, the whole donkey, which means if you jump in the water, you will be literally between the legs of the donkey. Literally. And then Muhammad, he said to them, so what? Water is always pure. Nothing make it impure. Even a dead donkey in that water, little water, what a big deal. What a big deal. Dead dogs, what a big deal. Do you see it? All of this. Teaching the same garbage. So, when a Muslim, he speaks to us about superiority of being clean, how accurate this superiority, to the point teaching your followers that water is always pure and nothing make it impure. Muhammad, as an example, he said that if you eat, you have to lick your fingers or let somebody lick it for you. How healthy is that? Either you lick it or let somebody lick it for you. And look, the Muslim, they try to make it look nicer. They say such a wife and a husband agreed upon. So you finish eating, you don't wipe your finger, your hand with a tissue or wash it. No, you put your finger in the table. Your daughter, she will come and lick it. Your wife will come and lick it, or a slave. Actually, different hadith says it clearly, or a slave. And this is mentioned in Al-Bukhari and Muslim, and it is very authentic. But they are superior in their belief. I mean, they are the most clean people. If you ask a Muslim, why you Muslims hate dogs? They say they are filthy, dirty. Okay. But if we go back in the time of Muhammad, we will find that Muhammad and his followers, they used to have dogs getting inside the most holy mosque. They piss in it and nobody clean after them. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari. My father said, during the lifetime of Allah's apostle, the dogs used to urinate and pass through the mosque, come and go. Nevertheless, they never used to sprinkle water on it. On what? The urine of the dogs. And this is Sahih al-Bukhari, very authentic. So the question is, the superior cult of Islam, which is speaking about how clean they are, is it based on something real at least? Or it is a fiction of superior fiction? Is it true that Islam is a superior of hygiene? Or the truth is that Islam is the most disgusting religion ever for hygiene and can cause your death? Muhammad, he claimed that he have special treatment from Allah. Let me see if I can find this hadith. And what is the treatment? That there is lice live inside his body. He's a special. Muhammad was suffering from high fever because of a lot of lice on him. He claimed that this is something superior because Allah, he tests his prophet with those things. He tests. Muhammad, he said to his followers, don't curse the lice, for they wake up a prophet to pray. Sound like a Buddha statement, you know, but it's silly and shallow. We know that lice is very harmful. They can spread diseases in your body. They can destroy your hair. You know, they can. It can do many things. If we go in different hadith, we will find that Muhammad, he was a regular customer to a woman. Her name is Haram. He used to go and lay down, and she take the fleas and the lice from his hair and his body. It says here, it's related from, okay, it says that the Prophet, he visited Haram, and she fed him. And one day the Prophet came, etc., etc., you know, they are reporting the story. And then she said, and he sat down, and she deloused his hair. She was taking lice from his hair. Obviously, the hygiene of Muhammad is working. Now he is full of lice, which is really nice, proving to us that Muhammad was very successful of fighting illness and disease. And actually, this reminds me of one more thing I did not mention. There's many things about Muhammad being filthy. But can you imagine if a Muslim today, he speak about being clean, having sex with 13 women in the raw, and then after he having sex with them, he did not wash until he finished wash with all of them. Can you believe it? A man, he is the best of mankind, having sex with 13 wives. Let us see the hadith. And after having sex, look at this. It was narrated from Anas that the Messenger of Allah, PBUH, this is a degree in how clean he is, he used to go around to all his wives and perform one ghusl, which means one wash. Do you see it? How this can be the superior religion and Muhammad the superior prophet of being clean. Look at this. The Prophet SAW used to have intercourse with his wives, one after another. Here, and I wanna stop about one after another. I mean, are we talking about a human being or we are talking about a beast? You see, the Muslim, they believe that this is a true story, and it's not fabricated. For me, I believe Muhammad penis never worked, and even the Quran mentioned that, and he cannot have kids. And the Quran mentioned that. The Quran says Muhammad was not the father of any of your men. Why? Because he cannot have kids. But we go with the Muslims. The Muslims, they are saying that the Prophet used to have intercourse with his wives, one after another. One after another. How we can explain such a disease? This is a disease. This is the hygiene of Allah Messenger. Even Muhammad, he told his followers that each one of them, he will have the power of 40 men in heaven. And he will have the power, Muhammad, of 100 of those 40. Which means he have the power of 4,000 men in sex. Even the power of Muhammad is about sex, not about his brain. You know, he's a stupid guy. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.